Hi, this video is the demonstration of the FUE donor scar, and a lot of my clients want to know what's the FUE scar look like. And so this is the demonstration, and I try to present both the FUE and the FUT scar as much as I can. Again, the result vary from one individual to another, and some of the comments, they say that how when you show the recipient area the result of the hair transplant a year later, how come you don't show the scar? Well, there's nothing to see if they wear the hair longer. Only when the patient came back with a follow-up but leave the back cut short, then I will show the donor scar, because otherwise you leave it long, there's nothing to see. It's meaningless. And because with the longer hair, you can hide both FUE and FUT. But this client is the FUE. We shave completely without gar and leave you tiny dots of scar. We harvest around 2,600 grafts on this client. Now, the scars is there, but it's hard to see. That's the benefit of the FUE. There's always pro and con for both. So beside the less scar, but because the FUE, we don't cut you open, that means less invasive than strip method. That means faster healing, less painful during recovery, less chance of infection. But the downside of the FUE it costs a lot more to harvest. It takes longer to harvest. That's why the price is more expensive. The number of grafts we can do is less. The FUE, we can harvest 2,500 to 3,000 grafts per day. Although there are days I can go up to 3,500 or more, but it's pretty rare. And so the FUE is very effective for mild to moderate hair loss. You can use FUE for advanced hair loss, but you're going to need multiple surgery, and the price will get pretty much high. Or the strip method, you can harvest 4,000 to 6,000 grafts, and it's very effective for the advanced hair loss for the strip method. But the FUE, better for mild to moderate. Why? Because we can only harvest less than the strip method. The other downside of the FUE is the the growth rate. Now, I'm gonna produce good result for FUE and FUT as long as I perform the surgery. So you can have excellent result with my surgery. However, if you compare my FUE to my FUT, the FUE will be 5 to 10% less density, but it's hard for you to see. And so on the other hand, the strip method will leave you a leaner scar. The other downside of the strip method is more invasive, more chance of infection, and it's more painful. Why? Because we had to cut you open and suture you up. It takes longer to heal than the FUE. But the benefit of the strip method is a lot cheaper than FUE because it's less labor to harvest the hair graft. The strip method is cheaper because it's less labor. And then the third group is the strip method. We can harvest 4,000 to 6,000 grafts per day. So it's very effective for advanced hair loss. So for mild to moderate hair loss, better with the FUE. For advanced hair loss, a lot of people opt for the strip. Again, it's up to you to decide. So I perform both, and this is the demonstration of the FUE donor scar, or over 2,600 grafts over a year follow-up, and shave without a clipper, without gar. And I perform both the FUE and FUT, and this is one example of the FUE donor scar. Again, result vary from one individual to another.